Hola, por aquí les habla Yuko. Welcome to Hyde Park here in Toronto. This is one of the biggest parks and the most important parks in the whole city. We're trying to confront some societies, Canada and Cuba.
Okay.
Do you know something about Cuba?
Yeah, very little. They're Cubans.
What do you think about the Cuban people?
Well, most of them are nice.
What do you think about the Cuban politics?
To be honest, I don't know much about that.
If I ask you, like, who is the president of Cuba?
Oh, jeez. To be honest,
yeah,
I wouldn't even be able to answer this. The only one, what's his name? I wanted to say Vladimir, but I know that's not it.
Yeah, I think you're thinking about Russia.
Russia, that's
yeah.
Russia. I know that one.
Yeah. That's okay. If you don't, huh?
Miguel?
That's right. That's the Cuban president right now. And what do you guys know about this guy? Nothing?
Unfortunately, yes, nothing.
Do you know something about the politics in Cuba?
It's been bad for a long time.
Yeah. What do you think about the Cuban system right now, though? I'm coming back to you.
No problem.
Be more specific.
Have you been in Cuba?
I've been to Cuba lots of times.
Lots of times? How many times?
10 veces, 11 veces.
Yes. Oh, that's good. Do you speak Spanish?
Un poco.
Okay. You think the Cuban society is doing well right now?
No.
Why not?
Because Cuba, like many countries from the Caribbean, are dependent on tourism. When tourism depletes, and European countries that might have stake within the country, within the touristic system, are unable to function, then revenue that normally would be coming into a country which is not producing as much can't really excel. So things like meat would be hard for someone in Cuba to get, right? So things like that make it problematic because it's not the same kind of liberties and freedoms. And if I was Cuban and I want to leave Cuba and come to Canada, that's very difficult. If I'm Cuban and I want to go to the US, that's almost impossible unless I'm going illegally. If I go illegally, then I go into this very circular negative space where I'm not able to kind of increase or improve my life because I can't go back to Cuba.
Since you're talking about this, I want to ask you, like, what do you think will be the outcome of a new Cuba? We're
talking revolution?
No, not a revolution, like just a change for the Cuban people when it comes to like zero restrictions and more freedom to speech, for example?
Yep. I think it only can improve, right? So I think when you have the ability to say and do things that you believe in, then it gives you an element of freedom to do lots of things. It's increasing your love of your country because you're able to leave your country and come back. So if Cubans were able to travel around the world freely, the knowledge they would get from other places, they'd come back, right? Like I know when I've been in Cuba, someone said like, nunca dejes Cuba. Like Cuba siempre está en tu corazón, right? So like, if you leave, you're gonna come back.
Yeah,
right?
just to let you know, I'm Cuban myself.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
¿Cómo te llamas?
Yusbel, and the channel is called The Real Cuban.
What's up, Real Cuban?
It's good to meet people like you that really cares about like what's happening in Cuba.
No vas a hablar con muchas personas que piensan como yo pienso.
I know.
Y especialmente las personas que están aquí y están yendo de vacaciones. Cuando alguien va a las vacaciones, no le importa qué es la realidad de ese país. Por eso si que yo voy a Cuba o voy a Colombia o voy a Alemania, si es que hay pobreza ahí, no me importa porque estoy ahí de vacación. Right? So, es algo bien difícil educar a alguien que no está ahí en el momento que quiere aprender algo. Bueno. Los canadienses, la mayoría de los países que van de vacaciones es México. Si es que le preguntas a alguien de aquí, ¿has ido a México? Oh yeah, I've been to Mexico. ¿Qué sabes de México? Shit, I don't know nothing. What do you mean? Pero has ido de vacaciones. ¿Cuántas veces? 2, 3, a Cancún, a Varadero, bla 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 bla. ¿Quién es el presidente? I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
¿Qué es la religión más grande ahí en México? Shit, I don't know. Dígame una cosa de México. ¿Tienen tacos? No, they don't have tacos in Mexico.
we're encouraging the Canadians to help more the people and not the government.
Dale más cosas que pueden hacer. Dígame en qué sitio. So, si es que yo voy a esta área en Cuba, ¿a dónde puedo soportar las personas que están ahí? Right? Si es que hay una cuenta, una compañía, something from charity, that if you're going there for the fun and shit, that you could go right here. It's like, hey,
it's
I
good
know
that
you're
you
going
bring
on
that
vacation.
up. It's good that you bring that up because right now in Cuba there's no organization that takes care of people that way.
That's crazy. Hay muchos cubanos aquí, like in Canada, yo no sé, no tengo
Yes, we
idea.
do. Yeah, we are.
Like every little bit helps.
Thank you so much.
Suerte.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Suerte.
What do you know about Cuba?
It's a beautiful island. It has a rich culture, rich history. I've visited Cuba once before and absolutely loved it. I think it's a really unique country, especially for tourism, because a lot of tourists in Cuba are Canadians. The political situation in Cuba is quite interesting as well. I know that it's a communist country. I think it's been a communist country for over 50 years.
62 to be.
62. Yeah. And I think Cubans are very well educated. I know the health system in Cuba, I think they do a lot of preventative medicine in Cuba, from what I've heard. So,
what do you know about the politics side of it?
I know that there's a lot of controversy in Cuba. You have the legacy of Fidel Castro. I know some people are very supportive of him and some people aren't. I'm not sure how Cubans feel themselves. I know that our Prime Minister actually was a very good friend of Fidel Castro. Well, I appreciate learning more about Cuba.
Okay.
Well, thanks so much.
I appreciate you
for
taking our questions.
conversation.
Thank you so much.
Tu 5-9